Okay, so I skipped a little bit ahead. I reset time, beat the Snowhead boss again, and now we're gonna continue from there. I just beat the Snowhead boss. Oh, and I got 100 rupees from the clock town. All this stuff you've seen me do before, so I don't think I need to hold your hand through it. I hope. But one thing I really, 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 really want to stress is that when you reset time, all the areas are going to be bad again. What I mean by that is Woodfall is going to be poison again, Snowhead's going to be snowy again, and the other temple or the other areas will also be back to their normal selves after you reset time. But, and this is a big but, you can go straight back to the temple. You'll already have all the songs, all the whatever you need to get there. You just need to get there. And when you enter the temple, a teleporter or a portal or whatever will appear right at the beginning and take you straight to the boss's area. No strings attached. You go straight to the boss, you beat him again, and things are back to normal. Okay? This is probably one of the biggest questions I got in my original walkthrough. You can just go straight to the boss, beat him, and yeah, you'll be back to where you were before. Anyway, we're doing this sword upgrade side quest, and again, I mentioned this before. You need to be spring. You need 100 rupees. You can get that anywhere. I probably got it from the chest behind the archery shop in Clocktown, which you should have seen me do before. So that's why it's not in this video. You need the 100 rupees. You need it to be spring. You need to be certified with the powder keg, which is what we're doing right now. You talk to this guy. He'll give you a powder keg with a very long fuse. And your objective is to take it to the next area over and blow up the rock that's blocking the Goron racetrack. So, in order to become certified, we need to carry this over there. And as you can see, you have to throw it up the slope in order to, get up there, because unfortunately Goron only cannot walk up that slope. Those slopes, I should say. Anyway, you don't have to worry too much about the fuse. As long as you just keep moving, you should have enough time. I usually get there with maybe 10, 20, 30 seconds extra. I guess I don't really pay attention. But if you get there early enough, you can shoot the powder keg with an arrow and it will explode instantly. Just, don't be right next to it when you blow it up, or else it will hurt. Now you can see the rock in the upper right now. That's where we're heading. Don't drop the powder keg in the water. I guess I think that's also pretty obvious, but I should say it anyway. Now another set of slopes. Again, watch out for the water. And one more slope. And don't worry about hurting the kid there. I don't think he's within the blast radius either way, but you don't have to worry about hurting him. And apparently I didn't feel comfortable with where I had it placed previously, so I had to replace it. And you don't have to use a fire arrow. A regular arrow also works. Anyway, I don't think you're technically certified yet. I think you have to go back to the big Goron, talk to him, and he'll say, "Oh, good job," and then he'll give you a free powder keg, which is nice, and which we're also probably going to use later on in this 3-day cycle. But first, we have to get our second bottle and some gold dust, so in order to do that, we need to win in the Goron race. I honestly find this sort of difficult. Like, it's kind of tough to explain, but like, it's almost frustratingly difficult. It's just really tough to describe. Like, even though you're just this gigantic Goron with freaking spikes spouting out of your body, you get tossed around like you're freaking 2 pounds. And apparently I didn't get any freaking magic. There we go. Now here we have a forest coming up, so watch out for the trees, obviously. And I fail miserably at that. I believe... Okay, and that was stupid. I believe I win this race, but like just frickin' barely. Now, there's a bridge coming up here. If you're skilled enough, and if you're feeling a little risky... Wow. If you're feeling a little risky, you could try pushing Goron off, like that Goron just fell off, and he's virtually out of the race. But, as you can see, I'm not having the best of luck, so I was unable to do that. Honestly, I can't believe I won this. It was really freaking close. Anyway, upon successful completion of the race, in first place, you get a free bottle of gold dust. So that's bottle number 2. And we can use... Shut up. No. We can use that, oh my gosh. Okay, we can use that bottle to fully upgrade our sword. However, we have to wait until the second day for the sword to be fully upgraded. So we can go back to the Big Goron, get our powder keg, and go from there. And as you can see, that double magic meter definitely came in helpful. I probably would have lost without it. So definitely get it. Definitely get all the stray fairies in Snowhead. I suppose there is another way to effectively increase your magic power, but that one requires a mask that we don't have quite yet, and it also costs 200 rupees. So there we go, got a powder keg. And now I believe we're going to, I think we're going to start the, whatchamacallit, the Romanai Ranch side quest, and get the bunny hood. There goes my freaking terrible habit. Whenever I play a Zelda game, I always have to pick up all the hearts and fairies that fall out of grass and stuff. Even if I'm at full health. It's just a habit I have. So, here's Tingle again. Definitely buy the Romanai Ranch map if you plan on doing the side quest. It will be amazingly helpful, and you'll see why later. Anyway, as you can see, that carpenter is trying to break the rock, and he actually does successfully break it, but it takes him until the final day to break it. So we're going to speed that up a little bit by blowing it up with a powder keg. Now, entering the ranch on the third day will still allow you to net the bunny hood, but you will be unable to complete the Romanai Ranch side quest, which also means you will not be able to get Epona, which is something I forgot to mention. You can also, a part of the side quest is learning Epona song and reacquiring your horse. Look. So there's Epona, fenced in, and we're gonna head to this chicken coop thingy-mabobbers to get the bunny hood. Now, you can only get the bunny hood if you have the Bremen mask. And again, the Bremen mask is really simple to get. Just talk to the whatchamacallit guy who is sitting in the laundry pool on the first and second night. Anyway, to get the bunny hood, you need to wear the brown mask, obviously, and hold down the march button. And as you march, you need to find and walk through or next to all 10 chicks. They'll follow you to signify, well, they'll follow you and a tone will play to signify you've gotten a chick to follow you. You need to get all 10. Yeah. This isn't really difficult, it's just kind of annoying because you have to hold down the button and search for a ton of small little chicks. Let's see, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway. Obviously, do not let go of the button or else you're going to have to start over. Actually, I've always been tempted to let go of the button once you've gotten all 10 and they start transforming. Really want to see what happens. They'll probably just... I don't know. Maybe someday I'll do it. So, is that 8 now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. There's the 9th one. Wish Link would move a little bit faster. And there's the 10th one. I don't know how I missed that the first time through, but oh well. Once you get all 10, just kind of wait for them all to transform into cuckoos. But yeah, I really want to just let go of the button here to see what happens. Like, do they revert back or what? Anyway, once they're all cuckoos, you'll automatically go to this guy and he'll give you the bunny hood. And I believe you can do this on any day, at any time. As long as you have access to the ranch, of course.